Let me ask you a question. What do you think is mind?
For someone who doesn't know what a chakra is, will they ever feel like their chakra is blocked?
So then again, we are in the hypersuggestible state. So all of us in this world definitely are in hypersuggestible state. It's good to have that, okay, let me try it out. So the outer aura is a projection of your inner aura.
Fix your wires inside. That's scary.
If you want to shift, I always say fake it till you make it. And at the mental level, I might think, what if I'm going to get judged for this?
Yeah.
Your expression also might affect your thyroid. If there's a small cut, you put a band-aid. But what if there's a tumor? You need to go to the surgeon to remove it. You don't choose a crystal.
A
A crystal chooses you in the body. You might lie here, but you can never lie in the body. So this is a dis-ease. What are you not at ease with?
What?
Of course, I feel that was my past life.
Hi guys, I'm Ishita
And I'm Kanishka.
and welcome to
Drop the Filter. Today with us we have Nivedita ma'am.
Hello.
Hi ma'am. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling so great and excited to start this.
I'm
Alright.
stress-free today.
Yeah. We love that.
Yeah.
Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit more?
Okay. So, first of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be here on this podcast. My name is Nivedita Sharma Awasthi, and I am from Himachal. My roots are from Himachal, Dharamshala. And I am into this field of, so I do an array of things, but I call myself a new age wellness coach.
Wow.
And why a new age wellness coach? Because I integrate the mind, the body, and the spirit. So yes, and my mission and my vision is to bring this knowledge to a lot of people and also spread the message that the issue is never outside, it's always inside. And the moment we start changing here and we start decoding our patterns, there is something that beautifully and magically shifts in our lives.
That's so nice. Okay, so for people who don't understand the concept of a subconscious mind, how would you explain it in your terms?
Lovely. That's a great question you could ask a clinical hypnotherapist because not only I am a clinical hypnotherapist, but I also train people in mind sciences.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm also a trainer for a company called Eka. So the name of my company is Trikaya Wellness.
Okay.
So how do you decode the subconscious? Well, are you even aware of the fact what our mind is all about? Let me ask you a question. What do you think is mind?
Brain.
There are no right or wrong answers.
How's that brain?
Brain is the tangible part.
Yeah.
The intangible part is the mind.
I think it's more of, for me personally, I think it's more of the logical side of our body, I guess.
Perfect. So our mind is divided into two parts. The conscious mind, which is the logic analysis. You know, you thought of doing a podcast. So you strategize. That's the logical side. But what about the rest of the mind? The rest of the mind is the subconscious mind, which is not only 9 to 10 times bigger, guys, but it is 6,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind. And all our behaviors, our patterns, our autopilot mode, that things that we are running on are there in the subconscious. So unless we go and decode that, we will keep on repeating the same patterns again and again.
So all our emotions are in the subconscious mind, like the way we express ourselves in anger, like love or anything. Is that all in our subconscious mind that we are thinking?
Yeah, it is in your unconscious mind, subconscious or unconscious, something that I'm not conscious of,
Oh,
right? So whenever there is a situation, the subconscious, first of all, will see whether you have gone through it or not. So the moment, if it's the first time I came here, right? So I didn't know the route. So I was a bit anxious. Am I going to reach here on time? Right? But next time I will reach here on time.
Correct.
So whenever there is a situation, it'll look into the database. And if it is unknown,
yeah.
it's a bit anxious. You're going to fight or flight. But if it is known, it is peace.
Peace then.
And it'll keep repeating the same reaction or action again and again. That's why it's very difficult for us to change habits. Because we want to say, okay, from tomorrow I'm going to get up early in the morning. That's a conscious choice. But for last 20, 30, 40 years, you have been repeating the same pattern. So your subconscious is like your world's most powerful Xerox meshy.
Wow. But like there's like a statement that we say often, that is, you need to put yourself in an uncomfortable position time and again. Is that because you keep telling your subconscious mind that there are new things also? Or you just give that acceleration once in a while to push yourself like forward?
Yeah, and that's what is called as good stress.
Okay.
So that you kind of challenge yourself. Can I do this or not? And if you overcome the challenge, you will overcome that. It's like, okay, I can do it. But if not, then you go into the same repetitive mode that, oh, I never get it right.
Correct.
I never get it right.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
So our emotions, when you tell, so imagine I'm failing in an exam and I'm trying to reappear for something and then I still fail. So are you telling me that I'm blaming my subconscious mind for it? Like,
No, you're not blaming your subconscious. Let's say you are trying to achieve something and you're constantly failing at it, right?
yeah,
So there is an action and this is what the reaction is, right?
Reaction.
And then every time now you go for that exam, what is the already experience in your mind? That maybe it's going to be hard. Will I be able to do it? I hope this time I don't fail. And there could be so many other people telling you that, hey, you better do it good this time. And you want to. But the moment you sit there, all these messages that come to you take over you. And then you are again, you are fearful. And the moment you are fearful, you now cannot think consciously. So even if you know the answers,
you won't.
you will freeze.
Makes
Correct.
sense. Well, that's me. Like I was just telling you that I tell I'm gonna get sick, and I do get sick because I'm actually telling and talking so much about it, and then I get sick. So does our physical emotions turn into actual like symptoms in our body?
Very, very beautiful question and very close to my heart. So mind and body are not two separate entities.
Okay.
It's one unit. Let's say you tell yourself, I'm feeling this anxiety, I'm feeling anxious and I'm feeling anxious. What happens after some time? You start feeling it here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your body is the barometer of your mind. So the emotions that you say, because emotion, if you break the word, energy, in motion. Now energy can either be created or destroyed.
Yeah.
It'll only get transformed.
Yeah.
So anything that I'm repeating again and again and again, that narrative, it brings in an emotion, whether it's positive or negative, and you will start feeling in the body. You might lie here, but you
not
can
your
never lie in the body.
Yeah,
That's true.
So if you want to shift, I always say, fake it till you make it.
Oh,
You start saying the
yeah.
positive narrative.
yeah.
That's for self-help. But if it's still not happening, then you need to reach out to an expert.
Yeah.
You need to reach out to someone who can help you.
Correct.
Because if there's a small cut, you put a band-aid. But what if there's a tumor? You need to go to the surgeon to remove it. So that is what is how we can take care of our unconscious behaviors and patterns, which we feel that, oh, why this is not changing? Why is not going to give you an answer? Maybe it will. You go to ChatGPT or you go to Google, it'll give you 10 different answers to it. However, how do you do it?
Correct.
Yeah.
For that, you need to go to a therapist where you go and see, oh, that is why I am feeling this fear. Because last time I probably didn't do it well. Or when I was a little kid, when I was in my class for the very first time, when I had to recite that poem, I froze.
Yeah.
And then it was like the entire class laughed at me. And then I was like, okay, what do I do now? Now I felt maybe embarrassed or I felt sad. Now I made a decision. There's a coping strategy of a child. Maybe I will never talk in front.
Yeah, the
of
fear,
the fear.
yeah, it
Stage
keeps on-
fear.
Yeah,
That comes
And
in.
stage fear is very high in people, and which can also be not only decoded, but can be completely erased with hypnotherapy. And I worked with a lot of people who have overcome a lot of fears in their lives. Because the moment I know what is the problem, I will be able to remove it, decode it. So that's what it is.
When was the first time that you thought that this is what you want to do, like decoding people and figuring out what is the right way to get through people?
Well, that's a journey and it's an amazing question. I was not really into this. I used to teach COBOL and C++.
What?
Of course, I feel that was my past life.
Yeah, it
Okay.
sounds like it.
Oh my god.
So my journey started with my own exploration, with my own aches and pains, where I had rheumatoid arthritis
Okay.
during when I was carrying my baby. And the doctor said that it's not going to heal, it's going to turn into lupus, which is degenerative tissue disease. And I thought my life is over till I met a healer. And he just said, Nivedita, there's nothing wrong with your joints. It's your. My journey with him started. And within a year, trust me, guys, there are enough reports to show that the inflammation went down. There was no rheumatoid arthritis in my body. It was negative. And that's my quest into this started. And when I say that, it's all in the mind. If you have God's grace and if it's in your destiny, and if you get the right people, you will be a different person. So whatever I'm saying, it's coming out of experience and not the books that I've read or the people that I've worked with. It's all my journey. So if you can think in the mind, you can create in the mind, you can also uncreate in the mind. So it's all about your story. So that's why I'm here to tell everyone that is possible.
Actually, I do relate to it so much. In my family, my dad was dealing with something, and after a point, the medication was not working, and he did meet a therapist, and that person really worked for him, and now he's off medication. He's the happiest. I was just telling her, like, he's the happiest he's ever been, and like all of us now, when he is happy, the full family is happy.
Absolutely. And one thing that I want to point here is that there's nothing wrong with the medicines. Medicines are also doing their work.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you need a medicine, you need a medicine, right?
Yeah.
But the medicines work on the symptoms. Like if there's a headache,
Yeah.
you get a medicine for that, right? It suppresses, it doesn't work on it. Hypnotherapy goes to the root cause of the problem. I would like to understand, first of all, why there was rheumatoid arthritis, why there is headache, and now decode it and undo it. I worked with a lot of people with migraines, headaches, anxieties, depression, insomnia, and I'm very proud to say that a lot of people are out of their medications, and it is their psychiatrists who say that relax. You don't need so much of medication, and slowly they are out of the medicine because they are able to relax. The subconscious, that part of their mind, which is going into fight and flight all the time, is stressed out.
Yeah.
Now knows that, you know what? I'll relax. Because it's not only the mind, it's also your nervous system, which is connected to it.
Yeah.
So it's your mind and also connected to your central nervous system. So moment there is this threat, now the nervous system goes for an overdrive and your heart starts beating.
Yeah.
When you relax the mind, the nervous system also relaxes, your hormones relax. So it's all connected. It's chemistry, it's biology, it's physics. Everything is connected. So nothing is separate. We are all connected. So when that person told me that it's all in the mind and you need to work, but yes, 1 year I worked on myself at my mind level, at my body level, at my spirit level. And that's how it I'm so glad.
You look very fit.
And I'm happy that I'm here today. It's because of the watershed moment that came in my life. So yes.
I love it. But now I have one question that I remember seeing a movie, I think 83, where one of the cricketers was feeling very sick.
Mm-hmm.
He, I think, hurt himself. I don't remember what happened. But the captain at that moment didn't have any other medication. So he just gave a random medicine, like a vitamin tablet, and told him that, this is going to fix whatever you have. And in his head, it has worked. And he has gone and made India win and all of that. But now when we speak about how headache is cured by a headache tablet, but don't you think that sometimes tablets are also just, it's all in the mind. Like if you believe that tablet will work for you, it'll end up working. Or how does that work?
It's a very beautiful question. You're talking about the placebo effect, right? We call it as the placebo effect. No. Yes. Yes. So, what happened there?
Mm-hmm.
It was the belief and the trust. So when the coach gave the cricketer a medicine and said that this will work, first of all, it's because I trust my coach so much. I have complete faith in this person who would have also taken me out through a lot of other difficult situations which I would have gone through. So now what happens? The subconscious completely believes in that, and then it makes it happen. It's powerful, guys. It's 6,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. Now, the moment it believes, magic happens. It's as simple as that. If you do not believe in your therapist, if you do not believe in the medicine that doctor has given you, it will not work. Why do the medicines work? Of course, they have, whatever the medicine is supposed to do for you, but you believe in that doctor who gave you.
Yeah.
Before you even go to a doctor, you don't go to any random doctor, right? You will check how good this doctor is. You will check all the credentials of the doctor.
Yeah.
You'll also see how it has worked.
Correct. And I think for doctors, I think it's also more word of mouth that
Also, and even when the doctor is working with you, they also know that we are giving the medicine, but you have to believe in them.
Yeah.
And when you believe in them,
That
is when the magic happens.
magic happens, yeah.
So
I
it's
think
about
a
belief.
both way thing, like the trust between a patient and a doctor, or maybe a therapist and his client.
Exactly.
It should be mutual. I think then only it works, right?
yeah,
it works. And your mind is believing in it, right?
yeah,
So yeah.
that's true.
I need to believe that this medicine is going to work. And they say, okay, this one is for headache, or this one is for blood pressure, or this one is for that. I believe and completely trust in that. If I
Yeah.
don't, it won't work.
Exactly.
So the moment that coach said, take this, I believe in my coach, it works amazingly for me, because that's how subconscious is. It's very powerful.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I've seen this, like now, whenever we're sick, we end up having, like, say, an Energil, like or an ORS. And we completely believe in it. So in a day or two, whatever it is, you're just fixed.
Yeah.
You don't know what you've done, but
You've done. See, I want to tell all the audience, we are not taking anything away from the medicines. If you have a heart attack, you need a cardiologist. You will not need a healer or a hypnotherapist at that point of time, because you need that.
Correct.
However, medicines are, like I said, medicines are important, but you should not become addicted to them.
Absolutely. Like for everything, you don't need to run towards it.
Yeah, you can start trying. You're going to at least heal that part of you if you can, and then you cannot, then probably you go. Because there's enough research to prove that, right? A lot of diseases are psychosomatic.
Yeah, that's true.
If we start working at the psyche, because there is a thought constantly that you're thinking led to an emotion, which is energy in motion. Now, energy can either be created, not destroyed. If you are not diffusing that energy, it will sit in your organs, and now your organs will start showing the degeneration and disintegration. So when I have worked with people, especially young girls nowadays, are having a lot of PCOD.
Yeah.
When I'm working with the mind, the hormones are also getting kind of balanced. And the PCOD is going. So it's all to do with the mind. And if the thought has started in the mind, let's say, you can again decode it and reverse it. And there's enough research now. There are papers there. There are a lot of clients that I have worked with who have come out of their diseases. So disease is dis-ease. What are you not at ease with?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Got it. But how does hypnotherapy work? Like, to say a layman, you're supposed to explain that we're going to fix your wires inside.
First of
It's
all,
scary. Like the idea of you
is
getting
scary.
inside and getting out. I mean, not you, like what I'm
I
trying to say
know.
is-
People get scared of me also, so there's nothing.
But I actually don't know the full concept of
I'll tell you the concept. So I want to ask you, put a question to you. Why are you scared of hypnotherapy? Why are you scared of a hypnotherapist or hypnosis? From where did you get that fear?
I think the word is very like
Because from where is it coming?
hypnotizing someone.
From where is it coming?
I don't know, CID for me.
Or you've seen something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what.
portray it in a very
Negative way.
Brilliant. That's what I
Correct.
wanted from,
Yeah,
right? So
They will
maybe,
hypnotize you something.
or in the movie you've seen.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, and the idea of
movies.
hypnotizing is people have you in control.
Exactly. You got it. So, or somewhere on the stage, right? A person and you become like a zombie,
Yeah,
and
with
you are
eyes,
like
they
little,
like to-
like with your eyes like
eyes,
that.
yeah, that's
I
what
wish
I'm
I
saying.
could do that. I would be a very rich person today. So it's the loss of control that people are scared of,
Correct.
right? And this is hypnotherapy, therapy under hypnosis,
Okay.
where you are always in control.
Oh, okay.
When let's say, if I want to take you, Kanishka, under hypnotherapy, I will ask you, do I have the permission to hypnotize you? And only if you say yes,
Then
I will do that. And before that, I would have already prepared your mind to go into this. So the myths of hypnotherapy are like, oh, she's going to dig out everything out of my mind. We all have secrets. What if she takes out all my secrets? And if she knows about all the things that I've done? No, you're always in control. If you don't want to tell me, you need not. It's just that your conscious mind, so when I'm talking, I'm moving my hands, you're nodding your heads, this is under the control of the conscious mind.
Correct.
Right? But my heart is beating. Our organs are functioning. They are under the control of the subconscious mind, right? So now when you are in hypnosis, and I'm also thinking at this point of time, right? That is the conscious mind control. In hypnosis, your conscious mind is there, but it's not that active.
Okay.
So it's relaxed. And I am into the subconscious. So I'm able to access more. And if you trust me, you will start probably telling things which you have probably not even told anyone.
Even to yourself sometimes.
Yes.
Is
Because
this
we are
like
scared.
a God gift?
Which one?
Is to do this?
No, it's not a God gift that I've learned. And I teach. And if you want to become a hypnotherapist, there is a journey for that.
Okay.
There are 5 levels. So yeah, I am conducting next month 2 days of first level of hypnotherapy.
I'm coming.
And please come. And it will burst your myths about hypnotherapy. Oh, is somebody going to control you? But this control thing that you're telling is coming from the movies that we have seen. And probably in the past. It's called Eastern hypnosis. And there's Eastern hypnosis and Western hypnosis. And Eastern hypnosis, especially in our country, in India, or even there are so many other countries where people have just taken control over your mind without your knowledge.
No. Oh, no.
And you have done something which you don't even know. Right? So that is why people are...
No.
Yeah, it's a crime. And that's why people are scared of. But this is a clinical setup where you're going to a professional.
Yes.
And if you don't want to tell me anything, you need not, guys. You're always in control.
Oh.
However, your eyes are closed. Your body is relaxed. You're on that hypnosis chair. And you won't believe that even if it's a 1.5 hour session, my sessions are 90 minutes each, you will feel that you slept for 5 to 6 hours.
Oh my God.
Because under hypnosis, your heartbeat just relaxes. It's from 50 to 52.
Oh.
And every time you go under hypnosis, you're increasing the longevity of your life. So even if, you need to have an issue to go under hypnosis. It could be just, I want to relax today.
Relax.
And your heartbeat will go down. You will be relaxed. And you have a lot of clarity. Because now there are no thoughts which are clogging, right?
Correct.
No thoughts that are... Let's say when we make tea, right? If we're constantly straining the leaves and not throwing, what will happen to the strainer? It gets clogged.
Yeah.
So in hypnotherapy, you are removing
the
clogging.
The clogging
clog.
so that you're able to think
more.
So the same thing happens.
Like cleansing yourself.
Cleansing yourself.
So, how does chakra imbalances show us in our daily behavior and patterns? Because does they really affect our daily behavior and patterns, like my mood swings? So does it like work together with the chakra imbalances? Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's the question.
And that's the question. I think adding to that, what is a chakra?
I was going to start from that. Yeah, what is a chakra, first of all, right?
Yeah.
So if you see the word chakra, it's derived from Sanskrit, chakra. So what's a chakra? Like a wheel.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right? And what does a wheel do? Wheel is moving. So chakras are also like wheels which are moving, and they are not present in the body. They are present in the first layer. That's the etheric layer of the body. And every chakra is corresponding to a certain endocrine gland in the body. And each chakra it's like if you've seen, like a disc moving. And each chakra comes with the pre-programming of its own. And they are very connected to our thought. They are thought sensitive. Let's say, for example, if I have talked about throat chakra, right? It's called Vishuddha in Sanskrit, right? And what is the function of throat? What do we do with? We talk. We express.
Correct.
Right? We speak. Right? What if I'm confident, how will my speech be?
Very
good.
I'll speak with confidence.
Yeah.
But what if I have fear?
It'll show in you'll start...
Maybe, I might, I might start murmuring, or I might think, what if I'm judged for this? So what do I do?
The voice will be much low.
Even the voice will quiver. And at the mental level, I might think, what if I'm going to get judged for this?
Yeah.
Or I might sugarcoat something and say something, because in the past that would not have happened. So that is the throat chakra. So throat chakra is about expression. It's like ear, nose, throat connected, right? So whatever I express and also what I listen. That is the function. So what is the function of the throat chakra? I express with ease. I express with confidence. I listen precisely and I express adequately. So that is the function of the throat chakra. However, if I doubt myself, so that thought is of doubt, which would have happened because of the experiences of the past. Now what will I do? Or if I had a lot of criticism in the past, I'll judge myself. Maybe I'm not good enough. So I should say this or I should not say this. Now either I'll completely go quiet or I might talk a lot. And this might also, your expression also might affect your thyroid.
Oh, no.
The
thyroid gland. So when I worked with a lot of people with thyroid, we go back and decode the malfunctioning of the thyroid gland. It has to do with expression. Right? So throat chakra is about expression. So every chakra comes with a pre-programming of its own. So if I am in consonance with that programming, chakra works beautifully. So it's in a clockwise direction. It moves.
Okay.
So if you think of a top-loaded washing machine without clothes, that's how a chakra moves.
And if it's not, then it
goes
up
anti-clockwise.
in your-
And it'll show up. So maybe you will have a lot of cough, cold. It'll show in your...
Really, before she said, I'm like...
No, it will show in your daily, day-to-day things. So maybe if throat chakra is... If this is over-functioning, you might have a lot of headaches. So every chakra is connected to a certain body part and also to an endocrine gland. So yeah. So chakras is like, if I have to give you, you are absorbing the prana, absorbing it to the front of the chakra, assimilating it, and then to the back. You are throwing it out. So absorption. So it's like, you kind of take it, absorb it, and then transmit it. So it's a three-way. Except the crown chakra, which is opening towards the crown, source energy, and the root, which is opening towards the earth. All of the chakras are opening front and back.
For someone who doesn't know what a chakra is, will they ever feel like their chakra is blocked? Or will they know that there's something off? Or
they might not know if it's a chakra, if the chakra is blocked, but they'll feel it in the body.
Yeah.
But if they come to, let's say, if they come to me or they come to a person who is into chakras, because chakras is all about it's energy work. You don't see it, but it exists.
Yeah.
So like hypnotherapy was more of mind. Chakra is energy.
Okay.
So if you go to a person who is into chakras, like with a pendulum, you can actually find out which chakra is functioning, which chakra is not functioning. And then through conversations, we can find out what could be the issue with that. But for that, you need to reach out to someone.
Yeah. Can you talk to a person for 30-40 minutes and can tell the chakras or not, right?
I can. So this brought me an experience that I had, maybe I think it was around 13 years back in my career, where someone came to me and she said, I'm not going to tell you what's the problem with me, but you have to figure out. And I was like, okay, how does that work? And I was like, okay, let me see if I can, do this for you. So I put the chart out with all the 7 chakras and I started with the pendulum. I was decoding, and then within, I think, next 20 minutes, I told the entire story of her life. And this is no magic. This is no voodoo. This is because every chakra, like I said, has a story of its own. So moment I'm seeing, okay, this chakra is anti-clockwise. If the heart chakra is going, it means what has been happening with relationships? What has been happening with love? Have you felt betrayed in love? I'll just ask questions like prompts and it will start. And then the story starts opening. So it's, you can decode anybody's chakras. However, having said that, it's very important that we do not decode anybody's chakras or energy without their permission. And that's the ethics that we follow. Yeah. Unless you give me the permission, you come to my clinic, I will not do it. And you can also now, if the programming is then an issue, you can again start saying like I said, the narratives. Say what is the programming of the chakra, that I speak with confidence.
Yeah.
I speak with ease.
Positive.
Whatever the programming of the chakra, it will start. So that's how you can heal the chakras.
Is there like a certain chakra that you've noticed that the larger majority of people have an issue with
Yeah.
in today's world?
Guess?
Say heart?
Yes.
Mm,
Heart chakra and throat.
throat.
Expression and emotion.
Yeah. And I would also bring in the third one, which is the solar plexus, where we all want to control things in life, right? We all want to control how do I look? How do I feel? How do I present
Yes.
myself? What do I speak? That's the solar plexus, which is the Manipuraka chakra, which is connected to all your digestive organs. So if I'm too much controlling person, it's also coming out of a fear, right? So I try to control everything. I always want to be in control. And of course, that will lead to anxieties because I want to be in control all the time. Or I'm just chilled out all the time. Both are imbalances, both are polarized. So you come to the center. So solar plexus is also another chakra which is very much out of control nowadays. Heart, we all want love. We all want to be loved.
Yeah.
None of us want to be rejected,
Yeah.
right? But most of the time, we only are rejecting ourselves. This is what we see.
And then we expect other people to. First, we have to accept
Yeah.
ourselves. Then I think we can handle
Brilliant.
rejection.
So the journey starts with loving myself and the throat.
Yeah.
Throat is another chakra, which is, and we are also in today's world, there's so much of information that you receive. You're constantly listening. Now you don't know whether you want to believe in this or you don't want to believe in it. Is coffee good for me or is coffee not good for me?
There's a lot of content.
It's crazy. So
It
you
is.
are constantly being bombarded with so much of information.
And I feel like a lot of them sometimes are unnecessary. Like, for example, the other day, my grandmom was talking to me about something. And I'm sure she came across some post on Instagram or WhatsApp.
She's also into Instagram? Wow.
And she's come and told me, stop having paneer. And I'm just staring at her like, at this point, you want me to stop having mushroom, like vegetables and like normal, like earlier it used to be stop having burger, pizza, which still is a norm, right? Which I agree with why they say. But paneer, vegetables and all of that, I just feel like that's a lot of so what does one eat?
It's unnecessary.
See, I would say it's too much of information.
Exactly.
Overload of
It is a
information that has happened and then you don't know what to do.
You have
right?
no idea.
So just digressing a bit. So in hypnosis, that's what we do. You overload your mind with so much of information so that your conscious mind opens and we are into the subconscious. And when we are in the subconscious state, when hyper suggestible, we'll believe what is being told because the logic is only in the conscious mind. When I'm constantly absorbing this information and going through my reels, what will happen? I'm already in hypnosis. I'm hyper suggestible state because our mind can only process certain number of information. Are you aware of the fact how many message units go into your mind in 1 minute? Think.
Oh my God. A number?
Lucky guess. How much of information or message units goes into your mind in 1 minute? Come on.
1,000?
In 1 minute.
I want to say a bigger number because I'm telling you.
4,000 message units per minute. And it can go, your processing speed of the mind can go to 10,000 message units per minute. Like our camera was heating up, right? Why? It cannot process more than that. What will happen? It'll shut down? Or you have to allow it to cool down? So if we are constantly receiving so much of information from media, from various resources, we are not thinking. Because we all have a certain threshold of information to receive, right? Maybe yours might be 10,000, somebody's might be 20,000. A CEO of a company would be able to, depending on what is the processing speed. But beyond that, we all go. So then again, we are in the hypersuggestible state. So all of us in this world definitely are in hypersuggestible state. Most of us, all of us, including myself. Because we have deadlines, we have projects, we have to look good, we have to present in front of people. There are so many deadlines. So where are we in the conscious state of mind? So the moment somebody says, you're looking like this or you're not good, or somebody says, don't eat paneer. Oh, I should not eat paneer. Where are you thinking?
Oh no, I've become very repulsive.
The thinking ability has gone. So yes, like you said that. So what do? How do we balance that chakra? Coming back to the chakra again. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. The moment oxygen goes into your brain, the conscious mind takes over.
Yeah.
And then you believe in what you want to believe. And also at the same time, you do the third eye chakra. You use your logic. You do what works for you, but not what is just being told to you.
That's true. 100%. But is that a human nature that someone needs to work on to always, to not always believe that this is right?
Absolutely. First, always think. Don't have blind faith even in whatever I'm telling. Don't believe in whatever I'm saying. Right? It's good to have that, okay, let me try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open nature.
Have that logic. Because logic is also very, very important. Has it worked for you or not? Try it out. As long as you're not harming yourself. Right?
Be open.
So be open to receive it. Maybe certain set of information would have worked for someone, but for other people it might not have worked.
Correct.
So don't be polar opposites. Not yes or no. There are no black or white. There are shades of grey.
Correct.
And every person is different. The way every mind processes information is very different. Both of you are very unique. The way you process information is very unique. Because you have your own filter. Why your grandma started just believing that? Because she also wanted to protect you, so it's not bad for you or whatever.
Yeah.
Although she would have so much of information about paneer otherwise.
Yeah.
Paneer is good. But the moment you hear it, and especially if you're listening to all these in the night, but you're completely, you're completely full,
Yeah.
you will believe it. So never take a decision in the night when you're really tired. Sleep over it. Get up in the morning and you will get an answer.
Rethink.
Try it out. Yes.
I was asking, do you do tarot reading? Like, I am a person who is really interested in all of this. And do you believe in these predictions, or like, have you ever experienced yourself? And have you ever done a tarot reading for someone, or you ever got for yourself and you got like a big shocker?
Big shocker? Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting question. Again, tarot is misinterpreted a lot. And I do tarot, but no predictions. These are messages. To give you a very simple example, which I give, like if I had to come to your studio today, what did I do? I put Google Maps, right? It directed me to a certain route because I need to follow that route. However, if on the way, if I wanted to, probably there was other route also which was being shown, I could have taken that route also. So I had that ability to take another, or a free will, or a free choice for me to take a detour. And that's in my hands, right? So tarot is exactly like that. So when I'm doing tarot, and I say therapeutic tarot readings, because if you come to me and you say, okay, this is what is happening in my life, what do I do about it? I will chalk out that roadmap for you. And I would also tell, okay, these could be the obstacles. This is what you need to do to overcome it. However, in the end, it's up to you if you want to change your decision. It's not right or it's not wrong. So that's what tarot is, like a guiding system. It will tell you, okay, now there's going to be a pothole. There's going to be your ETA, so that you're well prepared. But having said that, I want to talk about, when you're saying shocker, it was not a shocker to me, but to that person and maybe to me also. This is very, very early in my career when there was this person, he's still connected to me. And he reached out to me asking, Nita, I wanted to do a reading for me because I have got an opportunity to do a job in Afghanistan. He's a banker. Afghanistan of all the places. And another job opportunity is in Chennai, in Accenture. Which one do you think I should do? So I took out the cards, and that time I did with Egyptian cards, And I saw that, I said, see, looks like Afghanistan is good for you. And that time also Afghanistan was not in a great state. Of course, I'm talking about almost 10 years back. And he said, okay. I said, this looks better. And then I forgot about it. I've done the reading and I've completely forgotten about it. Then I get a call from this person after 6 months. And he said, hey, Nivedita, I wanted to tell you something. I was like, yes, please. He said, I am in Afghanistan right now. I was like, great. But you know what? He said that after the reading, I went to Chennai. I took Accenture because everybody told me, no, Afghanistan is burning. You shouldn't be going if you are not safe and all that.
Yeah.
But I did not like the job. I am in Afghanistan. And I just wanted to tell you how true the reading was. So what does it prove?
That you reach your destination whatever route you take.
Yeah.
And now after that again, when he had to go to Afghanistan, he again did the reading because he trusts me so much.
Yeah.
So it's all about the trust and the faith that you have, but you always have a free will and a free choice because nobody can predict your future.
Yeah.
The only person who can probably is God, and you are not God.
Yeah.
You're just a channel.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I always say that. And I teach tarot to people. I also urge, especially therapists, to integrate tarot into their readings because sometimes the mind is so blocked of the person whom you are working with. Tarot is so visual, it will give you an answer. So, yeah. And I also teach. Whatever I do, I teach. I want to share this knowledge with everyone.
Guys.
Lord.
Tarot reading. Yeah.
So, I hope I answered your question.
Very well.
That was a shocker for me because sometimes I wonder, like, oh, how come this is happening?
Yeah, like,
I mean, like, so it's like, like ChatGPT, AI right now, you put a prompt and it kind of sees the database and gives you an answer. Tarot is also something like that.
But I think the shocker, what you're telling, the way she said, like, whatever roots he had, he ended up in a place that you told. So it's all destiny. Like,
it's all destiny. It was a part of his destiny. Probably he had to go through that.
Yeah.
And it has happened so many times, especially with tarot and readings, and I do the reading and then I like dissolve it, right?
Maybe like also like the shocker thing happened because the whole thing he wanted to go to Chennai to maybe like even predict for himself, no, it's going to be Afghanistan, and that's how it worked out.
Yes.
So that
because he didn't like the job, and
yeah.
I told in the reading, you are not going to like it, but because of family pressure, so the shocker was like, oh wow, this is so true, and it happens. Like I said, I have done a lot of readings, right? And after I do a reading, let's say I do a reading for you, Kanishka, after that I'll dissolve it. I won't remember it. But then you might come back to me after 6 months and say, in fact, that happened what you said. And I followed the same thing. Because tarot is giving you that information.
Yeah.
And at one point of time, there are 100 probabilities open in front of you, 100 portals open in front of you, right? Tarot will tell you the one which has got the maximum probability to manifest. If I have to come to this place, there are 100 ways in which I could have come, or even more. Right? Every path that I take is going to open up different route for me. I'm going to meet different people.
Yeah.
And that's how you choose your destiny. And maybe it's also part of your destiny, and there is somebody up there also tweaking us. We never know.
Angels.
The angels, the masters, our past lives.
Angels.
Which are also affecting.
Yeah.
Angels definitely a big part of my life. So yeah.
Same. I do believe in that.
So trust. When you trust in someone, you believe in yourself, and you follow the route, the path unfolds.
It's really
That's crazy. With a lot of things are now, I'm like, not exactly making sense because I like earlier whenever I did like I've done tarot a couple times here and there, but it was just to give me the satisfaction that there will be a destination, if that makes sense.
But if we know, because see, as humans, we all want to know what is there in front.
Yeah.
So that I am well prepared. If I had to come here, I work backwards, right? So that I'm here on time.
Correct. Of course.
That's what it is. So you're prepared. If there's any uncertainty, you have the resources to deal with it.
That's true.
Do you, I have a random question out of nowhere because we were just talking about angels.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the people that are no more with us are angels for us?
That is so beautiful and so uncanny because yesterday I was talking about this in my Tarot Foundation. We were talking about angels. And they are our guides. They could be our spirit guides who are guiding us in different ways and different forms. I always feel that my grandfather,
same,
my nanu.
For me, it's my oh my god, I was just gonna.
It's okay to too.
For me, it's my dadi. I feel she's there, and I can sense it. She's my angel. Like
she's always with you. So my nana, who was who I've never seen. And I have one of his glasses with me. My mom gave me a Chandika, like an heirloom with the name written. And every time I think of him, I know he's there for me and he's guiding me. So yeah,
And he's like protecting.
like a protector.
Yeah, even if something bad is happening with me, I feel there's still something good coming in that.
Yeah.
And I just feel it's the good angels in my life that are no more with me, but they are with me.
Yeah. They
Like
become a part of your, what I say, a spiritual team
Yeah.
that's constantly guiding you. And they also keep changing and shifting. But there are some of them who always will be with you.
And I
It
have
could
a-
be your
oh, sorry.
ancestors.
Yeah, and I have a think of like seeing people, not like in general, but like when I'm sleeping, I do
Sense.
Yeah, I do sense and see people while I'm sleep talking. I do sleep talk a lot. Sorry. But
That's okay.
yeah, I do sleep. So I can sense people, like the good energies while I'm sleeping. I obviously have experienced the bad also, but I'm experiencing more good now. So I think I'm in a good time.
Good space. So that is
Yeah.
because you're, like I said, your aura is like that. You're little, so when you're empathetic and your aura is, you're more sensitive towards, because energies are there. So
Yeah.
it's not that they're not there. Just
Yeah.
because you don't see them,
But it's
energy exists. But some of us are more receptive and sensitive towards them. Some of us are not. It's not a good or a bad thing. It is. But you can, it is what it is. You can develop this. It's a skill. You can develop it. We all have intuitions. It's how you develop it.
Yeah.
Talk about aura. Do you think we can change our auras? Like, imagine like if I meet someone, I shouldn't say this, but like that person has a very negative aura towards me. Can that person change his aura?
Okay. So let me explain to
Yeah.
you and maybe the viewers who
Yeah.
have no idea of aura but have heard this word aura. So what aura is? So it's like an electromagnetic field which is around you. Right? So if I'm sitting here, I have certain electromagnetic field which is around me. Even the mic has a certain electromagnetic field which is even for both of you, right? It is, what is it made up of? It's made of my thoughts, whatever I'm thinking, my emotions which are being projecting out, my energy, all that is there, So I have an inner aura also. And I have an outer aura also. So the outer aura is a projection of your inner aura. Coming to your question, what if somebody has a negative aura? Is it going to affect you? So before that, I want to just even tell the viewers, have you felt sometimes that you walked into a room and you felt there is something not right?
Yeah.
Or even at the airport, let's say you want to sit next to someone, you just scan like this.
Yeah.
And you say, okay, I don't think so. I want to sit here. Or you might sit somewhere and you'll get up and you'll go and sit in another place. There you'll feel comfortable without even thinking what's happening. Your auras are reading each other. If you're sitting next to a person whose aura is like a bit, you feel that if there are daggers drawn, you'll feel like that. You'll feel itchy, especially if you're a sensitive person. Or you might just get up. So your auras are reading each other. Coming to your question, can my aura affect you in a positive or in a negative way? That's true. However, what if I have a lamination around me so that the other people's auras don't affect me? That's how you protect your energy.
Oh, wow.
That's how you bring in crystals, which protect your aura. So you can always protect your. Now, it could be through the mind or it could be through the crystals. But yes, it can affect. For example, if I'm going on a dusty or a muddy road and if I'm wearing white dress, what will happen? It will catch on to you. It's going to rub on to you.
Yeah.
So that is why, going one step ahead, it's very important to cleanse your aura before you go to sleep in the night.
Oh, wow.
How to do that? Please.
Very simple. Take a good shower.
Oh, I'll do.
And especially with salt, if you can, you just sprinkle salt, it will cleanse your aura. Or if you cannot, let's say it's too cold and you're too lazy to take a bath, you can do energetic cleanse. You just close your eyes and call all the people whom I met throughout the day, breathe out their energies.
Oh, yeah.
And take back your energies. Like today I spoke to you, we are talking. A lot of your thoughts will remain in me, mine will remain in you. What if somebody has been toxic and told us something really bad? It will still sit in our aura. So we do energetic cleanse. And that's also important. So yeah, that's that we call as energy hygiene and cleansing my aura every day.
The way I was cleaning my house yesterday to keep my house clean, so we need to clean.
You were cleaning the aura of your house yesterday.
Yeah, it was much needed. They were eating me. I'm not joking. I have like bites on my back.
The bed bugs.
Horrible. Okay, I really shifted the topic, but I'm cleaning my aura, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Inside and outside both. So inside and outside both are connected.
Yeah, I think it depends that if I'm going to a house which is dirty, it'll affect my aura as well. So I would love to
Yeah.
walk into a house which is clean, organized, and you automatically like what is that hormone that makes you happy?
Oxytocin, serotonin.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
okay. I was just saying, so when you enter into a good space, you feel happy, and if
Yeah.
it's a negative vibe, obviously, it just
So you would have seen that even in the temples, right? In some of the temples, you
Yeah.
feel that peace. You
Yeah.
feel so relaxed.
Yeah.
There is something about that place. But in some places or some religious places, you
Yeah.
might not feel that. Because the people over there would be like pouring so much of pain. So you will not feel it. Recently, I went to Golden Temple in Amritsar. Trust me, the kind of peace that I felt
I
there,
love that.
I've never felt it anywhere.
Yeah.
I was thoughtless. Because that place,
I
the
love
energy of the place is like that.
Yeah.
And I was sitting outside and not even gone inside. It's just the
Mm.
place. So it's the place. It's the aura of the
the
place.
place.
It's the electromagnetic field of the place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, I'm cleaning my You talk about crystals, no?
Hmm.
What's your favorite crystal?
That's a very difficult question.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because all my crystals are favorite. My favorite.
Deal with them like on a daily basis.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
a lot of people in my fraternity call me Crystal Nivedita.
Mm.
Crystals are an integral part of me.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to crystals. Yes, I also have an addiction, which is crystal addiction.
Wow.
I love
I love crystals, and again, they have been for more than 2 decades now. If you come to my place, you come to my house, you come to my office, you will see the amount of crystals that I have. I've collected from all over the world wherever I've gone them, and a lot have come from Dharamshala, of course.
Yeah.
One of my favorite, if I have to pick a favorite of all these crystals, that definitely would be lapis lazuli, the blue crystal.
Oh, I've heard the blue. I don't
The
know.
blue,
Yeah.
the blue crystal. Today I'm not wearing it, but I'm wearing a brother or sister of that. This is turquoise. So lapis is again blue.
What does it stand for?
Throat chakra.
Oh.
Expression, speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, talking. And I think that's what I feel. And blue is my favorite color too. So definitely lapis is one of my favorite crystals, and rose quartz. The pink one,
Pink one.
opening your heart chakra.
Yeah.
So these are, and they are very versatile crystals also, easily available also. However, in today's world, you're getting all kinds of crystals. So it's very important, dear viewers, to go to the right person to get the crystals.
Yeah, because it can be fake, it can be real. You never
Absolutely,
know
it can
what it
be.
is.
Yeah.
And it can also have a negative impact on you, right?
Might have. It's very important that somebody guides you into crystals. However, having said that, there's a saying that you don't choose a crystal.
A
A
crystal
crystal chooses you.
Zero. Yeah, that's
You get attracted towards that energy. You just get drawn towards them. However, let's say for the first timer, if I have to tell which crystal to
That was
use,
going to be my
And
next question. Okay. Then that would be a rose quartz
for the heart.
for the heart. Green aventurine. Again, these are milder crystals. And also, I would suggest an amethyst,
Which is for?
which is for clearing your intuition. And also, it's a very protective crystal.
And which crystal you won't suggest a beginner to start with?
Interesting. I have that crystal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Moldavite.
What-
Moldavite is, it's like an extraterrestrial crystal, guys. So Moldavite is from the outer space when the meteorite hit the earth.
Oh.
And it's found in the Baltic Sea in Russia. Yes, it's, of course, there are a lot of fake Moldavites nowadays. And the moment you hold that crystal in your hand, you will suddenly feel that fire energy. It's very strong. So I will not recommend Moldavite to people. And also obsidian, black obsidian. Obsidian is crystal with very high energy. It's very protective. However, it will bring your worst fears out. So you have to be ready to pick an obsidian. So I would give a black tourmaline I would give a lava stone to that person.
Love, yeah.
So that slowly, so obsidian, moldavite, even Herkimer diamond, they're found in US. That place is called Herkimer. And if I have small ones, I would keep it in my hand, you could feel actually the energy. So it will disorient you. So these are not the crystals. However, you graduate towards these crystals. So yeah, moldavite,
That's mad.
Herkimer diamond, even obsidian. I will not
I
recommend.
have one more question on crystals. Like, a lot of people don't believe. They feel it's a gimmick thing, like about crystals. And
Yeah, I know that. A lot of people say that.
how would you explain the whole concept of like crystals affecting energies and changing things? Like, does it? I mean, I know it works, but like, how
No,
would
I
it
can
help
understand. And
people because people just. I feel I've seen a lot of people. They're like, oh, I have to get that crystal. They don't know how it works. They just want to because it's so much trending nowadays.
yeah,
And they're like, oh, I know what this crystal does, but they don't know how to like. I wouldn't say use it, but work it.
don't know what to do about.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're very right, and I think it's okay, and it's okay to be skeptical about crystals. There's nothing wrong in it, right?
I think it's like everything, right? You're skeptical about everything until you experience it or
Absolutely. So
believe in it.
I completely agree with you guys. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself, about crystals especially. So many years back when I wanted to experience crystals and I had no clue about crystals, but I wanted to, but I have no clue. Where I met my Reiki teacher, my first teacher, who initiated me into Reiki, where I was looking for Reiki. Reiki is again a touch therapy. It's an energy healing. And she just asked me to lie down and put crystals on my body. And I didn't know there were crystals. And I felt there's something that completely took my stress away because I was going through some kind of a stress at that point of time. And when I got up, I asked her, Maya, what was it that you placed on my body? What was it that I was holding? She said, they're crystals. I was like, what are crystals? I said, here it is. She gave me one rose quartz and she gave me one clear quartz. And it was literally like, this is what I've been searching for all my life. And trust me, guys, after there was no looking back. I studied into crystals. They became an integral part of my healing and my therapy. Now coming to that question, do they work? Do they not work? A lot of crystals are trending and people are just buying because they want. It's also that 20 years back, they were not so much in trend. You could just see them, like in just some houses or, some shops and people would buy museums also.
I've seen
The bigger ones,
Yeah,
the
that
chunks
makes
you
sense,
get.
yeah.
I used to see them a lot in Dharamshala.
That's-
Even when I was a kid, I was like, "What is this?"
what,
I didn't
yeah.
know at that point of time, right? The big cluster,
Yes.
right? But then, as the Earth's consciousness is also changing, the Earth's resonance is also changing. It's a new age now. So the crystals also started appearing and a lot of things which were not available, a lot of knowledge which was not available to people started coming up. So crystals has something like a piezoelectric energy, and crystal has a molecular structure of its own. You can read about it. So when you hold a crystal in your hand, whatever imbalance of energy that you're going through, you will feel some kind of a energy in your hand when you hold a crystal, right? It will align to that. So it absorbs your whatever is the imbalance and it aligns to that energy. So you'll hold that. So that's what you feel is a piezoelectric energy, which is in the crystal. And it'll finally align. So your vibration will now align to the crystal vibration. It absorbs your stress. And it gets clogged. So you have to also cleanse the crystal. So it's like a rechargeable battery, guys. You have to cleanse the crystal. You have to program a crystal.
Do we always have to reach out to like you or someone like you, or can we do it on our own?
It's better that you know about crystals and then you do it because there's enough information on internet. It's not right or wrong, but sometimes that could be one person is saying this, another person is saying this, and you're confused. What does it mean? So it's always good to know little bit about crystals, and I teach that also. But do they work? It's again to do with belief and faith.
Yeah.
It's like, do you believe in God?
Does God exist? Yes, no. So it is something that has been used since time immemorial. If you go to Egypt, if you see Egyptian hieroglyphics, it's there. If you see in Greek mythology, crystals are there.
Right.
Angels, it's there. It's all there. Especially the lapis and a lot of other crystals that have been used. Amethyst has been used. They were there. and they come from the earth.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.